Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. A man accused of abusing pharmacy staff while trying to get a COVID vaccine shot will appear in Newcastle local court today. The 54-year-old man went to a chemist on Blue Gum Road, Jesmond, to get vaccinated last Friday, but staff stopped him from entering because he didn't have a face mask. When he returned with a face covering, it's alleged he became verbally abusive towards staff when they asked for his personal details. Police say he picked up a bag filled with glass bottles and swung them at staff and customers before leaving. He was arrested yesterday and charged with a fray and failing to comply with public health orders for not wearing a face covering. The discovery of a COVID case at Windale, which was infectious in the community, has prompted calls for a local vaccination hub to be set up. The 52-year-old man visited a friend in Blacktown where he contracted the virus. He's now being treated in the John Hunter Hospital. It's prompted a call from Charlestown MP Jody Harrison for the Health Minister to deliver a targeted vaccination program in the suburb, which is home to many elderly and Aboriginal residents. Vaccination rates in Windale are much lower than surrounding areas, prompting the CEO of the Windale Gateshead Bowling Club to offer the venue as a possible vaccination hub. Hunter Mines could soon move into the future thanks to a new range of battery electric vehicles promised by a collaboration between manufacturers Ampcontrol and PPK Mining Equipment. The partnership will see the development of electric personnel carriers as well as older vehicles being brought up to date. Ampcontrol CEO Rod Henderson says both companies are thrilled to be collaborating on the project.
We're retrofitting some drift runners that are traditional underground mining vehicles, and we're taking the diesel machines out of those and putting in the electric motors along with the battery packs. So, look, it's a great innovation, and it's good to see two companies such as Ampcontrol and PPK coming together to better the mining industry right across the country.
Newcastle University Vice-Chancellor Alex Zielinski has foreshadowed a return to campus for essential or time-critical teaching and research activities from next week. Given there have been no further positive COVID-19 cases on campus and the stabilisation of infection rates in the region, Professor Zielinski has written to students and staff to advise the university is looking beyond the August 28 lockdown period to look at teaching and research activities with a deadline, which can't be delivered remotely. An early career researcher at the University of Newcastle has been awarded almost $380,000 to investigate stem cells in Australian species to improve conservation efforts of those which are endangered. The research is the first of its kind and will look at how reproductive stem cells can be used as a conservation tool for endangered wildlife through a process called biobanking. Biobanking is the cryopreservation or freezing of reproductive cells, which is usually mature sperm or egg cells. Lecturer in biological science Dr. Tessa Lord says her research will focus on the koala, whose stem cells don't survive the process.
My previous research has identified a molecular pathway that we think is important for the survival and maintenance of these reproductive stem cells, and we found that the koala stem cells also seem to possess this pathway.
Several Newcastle councillors were caught off guard when their conversations before Tuesday's council meeting were live streamed. The meeting starts at 6 p.m, but some councillors were late, so independent councillor Alan Robinson held court for around 10 minutes. Viewers heard about his wife cooking him salmon for dinner, also revealing he was fully vaccinated and was keen for a local company to carry out the upgrade of the Newcastle Ocean Baths. An Instagram page posted some of the conversation, which has so far had more than 60,000 views.
2NURFM Sport.
After a scrappy win over the Bulldogs last week, the Knights just need a win or a draw tonight to cement their spot in the NRL finals. The 7th place side will take on the 9th place Gold Coast Titans at Sunshine Coast Stadium in a bid to secure their second consecutive finals appearance. Coach Adam O'Brien says his side will be better and more determined than they were last week.
We drifted off path too much that wasn't part of the plan. So, no, look, and you have to be able to adapt, not everything, especially with the game the way it is these days. It's not an exact, not everything is going to go to script, and you need to be able to play off the cuff, but we just looked a little bit lost out there.
Retired Jet star Nigel Bogard says he's determined to win a title after joining Northern New South Wales NPL side Charlestown Azzurri. The former Jets captain retired from the professional level this season, but is lacing up the boots for his hometown club. But the 35-year-old's hopes have been put on hold, with the NPL season paused indefinitely due to the COVID-19 lockdown. And Hunter Wildfire's president Brett Sutherland says he's hoping to have a Colts coach and other key club appointments filled by the end of next week. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 27, 28, 23, 22, 8 and 20, and the supplementaries are 37 and 40. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.